I want to take a moment to give you all some late breaking news. For those of you that have been following the NBA's free agency and have been wondering when the final holdout, when the final shoe will drop, when the final superstar, Leonard, is going to choose what team he wants to go to. Apparently, if this reporting is correct from ESPN.com, he's already made his choice. Free agent Leonard has informed the runner-up teams of his plans. He's signing with the LA Clippers, league sources told ESPN on Friday night. The Clippers are also set to acquire all-star forward Paul George from the Oklahoma City Thunder for a record-setting collection of draft choices, sources said. Oklahoma City will be getting a massive package of future picks as well as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Danilo Gallinari, and to deliver Leonard the player with whom he wanted to partner, George, according to sources. The Clippers will be sending the Thunder 4 unprotected first-round picks, 1 protected first-round pick, and 2 pick swaps, league sources told ESPN. Leonard has been recruiting George to find a way to get to the Clippers, sources said. After Leonard pushed George in that direction, George approached the Thunder and requested a trade, sources said. Oklahoma City was left with no choice and made the best out of a difficult situation, according to sources. Leonard has held meetings with 3 teams he planned to sit down with in free agency, sources told ESPN. He met with the Lakers, Clippers, and Raptors over the past week, with Toronto receiving the final meeting, sources said. This is crazy. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. A lot of you thought it was nuts. Some of these moves that have happened, a lot of you thought it was nuts that Kevin Durant left the Warriors to go to the Nets and not the Knicks, to team up with Kyrie. We had Kemba going from Charlotte to Boston. We had Jimmy Butler surprisingly going to the Miami Heat. But this, by far, of every move, this is like one of those shocking twist endings. A lot of people thought he would go to the Clippers. More people probably thought he would stay with the Raptors. The Lakers, though, that was appealing. Those 3 teams, there's reasons he would want to go to each one of those teams. My pick was that he would stay, in Toronto for a year or 2, but not, for a long term. But the reporting earlier came out that Leonard wanted to, wherever he went to, he wanted to have a long year deal for, more than maybe 1 or 2 years. Then I thought, that means Toronto, probably not, because he wanted to be in LA. So I, like a lot of people, was kind of sour on the idea that he would go to the LA Lakers. Would probably make the most sense basketball wise if you wanted to get pull a Durant and do the move of going to a team that's completely stacked, kind of like LeBron did when he went to the Heat. But he went to the Clippers. Now, I didn't know, it wasn't widely reported. That's why this is a shocker. Paul George. I was like, that happened? I didn't even know they were really good friends, or, I didn't know they had are they even friends, or he just wanted to play with them? I didn't know this. So I was not in the know on that. But apparently I could see why Paul George wants to leave, Oklahoma, why he wants to leave the Thunder. Because didn't they get swept or close to swept in the playoffs? It was pretty terrible. Russell Westbrook, I think Kevin Durant said it best when I think a burner account, Twitter account, didn't he say something like, he can't win with those cats? So he left there. There's something up with Russell Westbrook. I just don't know what it is. But I would say it's a great move for Paul George. It's terrible for the Thunder, of course, because now they're just stuck with Russell Westbrook. Not really terrible for the Raptors, because look at it this way: the Raptors, I mean, they were really never going to win a title. This is the one circumstance that would probably win a title, and they just need to be happy. So all you Raptors fans, just be happy you won one, okay? Raptors were never really probably going to be a dynasty. Come on, let's just be serious. And like I said before, the only reason the Raptors won was because Durant and Clay were injured. So in many ways, Toronto, you got lucky. Okay, just bask in it. All right. But who's the biggest loser here? I would say Mr. LeBron James and the LA Lakers. Okay. I'm not a fan of LeBron James, okay? He's a great basketball player and everything, but I just don't like LeBron James. So for someone like me to see something like this, not only for Leonard to go to the Clippers, but to bring another freaking all-star in Paul George with him. Okay, not quite the level of a LeBron or, like one of the top tier all-stars, but still, you're looking at a, top 10, top 15 player in the league, I would probably say, along with him. Yeah, I mean, this in the future, this is a potential dynasty right here. We're looking at the LA Clippers. They've never won a, have they ever won a championship? I don't think they have. Um, but yeah, you're looking at Clippers now, and so Lakers are a big loser in this. All right, they were working really hard to try to woo him and get him on that team. And if that would have happened, you could put like what's that team the Globetrotters would take on? Yeah, those guys. You could have a team of LeBron, Leonard, and Anthony Davis, and just put high school kids in there. Okay, they would win a freaking title. No, ain't nobody beating LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Leonard. No one's beating that trio. But now, you got Leonard and Davis, and they still probably think they got a shot. But the problem is like a lot of the pieces, and you know why Leonard did this? You know why he waited so long to make this? Because he knows that LA was trying to get a lot of these people, a lot of these free agents, but now a lot of these free agents are off the table. They would probably be getting somebody like D'Angelo Russell that went to the Warriors. Yeah, this is really bad for the Lakers. But potentially, it's also bad for the Warriors. A lot of things are bad for the Warriors now because look at it this way. Just the West in general, this shifts everything in the West. And I'll tell you why. A lot of you are like, well, it's not that big of a deal. There's not three superstars on the Clippers. The Clippers are a very, very good damn team. They don't have any superstars, but the Clippers, took the Warriors in round one, I believe it was, to 6 games. Beverly, I mean, they have a really, really freaking good team. So if you have a really good team and you plop in Leonard, pop in George, okay, that is a dynasty in the making. So, yeah, there's going to be a bandwagon, okay? I'm predicting this. A lot of people are going to be bandwagoning the LA Clippers. And you know what? I think they should. Raptors, Clippers. It's exciting. A lot of things happening in the NBA is exciting. So, yeah, we got teams coming out of nowhere. The Nets. Could you imagine like a finals with the Clippers and the Nets? A lot of you are probably like moaning like, oh, it's kind of boring. But no. New blood. We need some new teams in the mix. And I think this is just fantastic. Not just because I don't really care for LeBron James. Oh, I wouldn't have watched another NBA game if that was allowed to happen. You think it was bad with Golden State and Durant? Nah, to put 3 of the top 5 players on the same team. So, yeah, this is fantastic news. Unless you're a Lakers fan. Ha!